Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat with Grok Trade with the trade of the day, and a happy new year to all you traders out there. And let's take a look at a trade that we had on XPEV, and today's lesson is on let your winners run. Let's take a look at this one here. So here it was at opening, and it ran up here 7%, and then it was doing a bull flag. You want to know more about a bull flag, just go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com, freeonlinetradingeducation.com, all one word. And here we are, and we go up here to Chart School. Just hit on Chart School, and this will create our trading patterns that we do in the room. And we were talking about a bull flag. So on the bull side here, bull flag, we tick that one right there, and here we go. Bull flag looks like this. Here, let me move it over a little bit. This is a bull flag here where it ran up, and then it's pulling back in a channel. If it breaks above that resistance line here, and again, you can read about it here, the probabilities are it's going to take off from there. How much? I don't know, and you just know that's a high probability entry. Here are a couple of daily charts in which show the bull flag and how it broke out there, and this one's just set up ready to go right now on that hard right edge. Here's a couple of day trading charts on 1 minute candles like I trade on. Here it broke out there once, it broke out twice, and getting ready to break out a third time there. This one broke out, and look at that one take off. Will it do that every time? No, sometimes it goes up and then immediately turns around. We don't know, but it's a high probability entry. So that's what we're looking here on XPEV. And XPEV here, but I would normally set my trade just above here. But I've got this pivot line here, which was a line of support and support here. So it could be resistance. So I want to have it go just past that line. And so I have my order sitting there waiting, and that 20 moving average, and ready to go. Hey, let's see what happened next year. And well, boom, there it goes. And I am now in at $10.96. $10.96. I am long here on there. So here's where my order was set. And I have a 1% attached stop right there at 1084. Automatically activated right away. It's right there. And so let's see, we hit $11. Look, it pierced above 11 even dollar amount. Now, will it exceed that? I don't know. But we're going to reduce our risk on our trade here now that it's up here. 1089. I've got a less than 1% stop now, so I reduced my risk on this trade. Let's see what happened after that. And oh boy, look at that, climbing rather steadily here, now up to 11.15. I'm going to bring my stop here in the money, just under the $11 mark. It's an even dollar amount. It could act as a shield to protect my stop, to get from stopping out, and as well as the 8 EMA. It's not even coming back to that area. Starting to get a little overextended and approaching the high of the previous high of day at the 1120 area. Let's see if that has an effect on the price action as it keeps on moving up here. And look at this. These are 1 minute candles, and then look at that. It hit the 1120, was up basing there, and then boom! And look at the huge volume that happened as well. And so I'm going to bring my stop up here just underneath that 1110 area, and it's a little overextended here on that one candle there, likely to pull back a little bit. And so what happened, and sure enough it did. And not only did it pull back here, and it just jumped ahead of here about 10 minutes, is it sat here around this 1020 area, which was the high of day there. Why? I don't know. It just seems to be a comfortable area for pricing. So I did take out half here at 1122 for 2.4% on the first half, while it was basing here. My rules say if it bases there for 3 or 4 candles in an area of support or resistance, I take out half, giving my second half an opportunity to run. And I have my stop here. I change the number of shares on it. I'm going to bring my stop up here at 1113 area. I guess it hasn't fallen down that far yet. And so I have an in the money stop, and I've already locked in 2.4%, so I have a guaranteed income trade. I'm giving it the opportunity to take off again here. Let's see if it does. And there, steady. Is it going to go? Now look at this. It's hit this area here twice before, and now it's hitting it a third time. Is it going to break out from there or not? And so I'm going to bring my stop up a little bit more, reducing or increasing locked-in profits there on the second half. And it's sitting there, oh, no, maybe not. And then boom, there it goes. It did go up here and now hit this line. What is this line? This is the R2 pivot line. R1 pivot line, it broke when I got in. Now it's the R2 pivot line. Look, it tagged it twice right there. It's a possible line of support and resistance, and sure enough, it was resistance there. I'll bring my stop up here now underneath this 20 moving average, and this 1140 area, which was resistance, could now be support. And I'm over 1% away from the price action, and now I've locked in more money than the 2.4 I got on the first half. That's given an opportunity for it to run, isn't it? So let's move ahead here a little bit and see. Oh, there, sure enough, look at that. It finally came back and broke out just above that pivot line there. Whoo, doggies, that's good news, isn't it? And at 1160 now, above the 1160 area, I'm going to bring my stop up. I'm going to follow this 20 moving average here. I've got the 8 EMA, the 20 moving average, and this R2 pivot line, which was resistance, could now be support. 3 shields to protect me, my stop from the price action dropping all the way back there. Wow, and there was nice volume when it broke out there. Let's see where it goes from there. And it's still going higher. Look at that, steadily higher. I did, this 1180 area, tagged it, pulled back, started to come, and then broke out again. And look at that, again, huge volume when it does it. Wow, this is very, very bullish. So I'm bringing my stop up here along this 20 moving average here, and just under the 1170 area is where my stop is, which is where it pulled back to before, broke out, came back, tagged this 20 moving average area, broke out again, feeling good, and then bam, bam, it fell down. And it stopped me out on the second half at 1168 for 6.6% on the second half. Now that's letting your winner run. So let's take a look at the whole trade. We had a bull flag right here, and it broke out, and when it stalled, my rule will say, take out half, give the second half an opportunity to run. And sure enough, this one did, but look, it took a long time, nice and steadily up, no major pullbacks until right here. It dropped below the 20 moving average and pulled back to this below the area of resistance before. I'm okay that I'm out. Nice, huh? So this total trade was for 4.5% in 1 hour and 11 minutes. Yes, a lot of patience on that trade. Finally, we got some runners. It's been pretty choppy lately. And then what happened after that, I'm recording this here at 12:21 Eastern Time, and it kept on going, and it did go a little bit higher. It hit 1195 as is its high of day, and now it's just been in this zone here ever since that. At the time of this recording, we're now up to live time on the market there. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, if you want to learn to trade the Grok trade way, there's 3 opportunities for that here. So first of all, you can go to GrokTrade.com. That's right, GrokTrade.com. And up here, first of all, we have our mentoring program, Trading Mentoring. You can click on that and find out all about that. And that is where we're going to do 3 days of intensive education so you have the knowledge to trade well. But more importantly, our mentoring program then has you move beyond that and to coach you from that point forward in your trading. And you can come back and take the educational portion because it's so concentrated as many times as you want. It's a 3-step program, and then I'm actually the main mentor for the 301 mentoring program. Now, if you want more about that, go through this video series. There's a series of videos here, but at the end of each 2-minute video, it does ask you a question, and depending on your response as to which video you'll see next. So it only meets, you don't have to spend time on finding out about what you want to find out about as far as the our mentoring program, and see if it fits for you. And then at the end of the video, give us a call and we can see if it's going to be appropriate for you to be in our mentoring program. We have another one coming up here in about 3 weeks, over a weekend, as far as the 3-day educational part, which is just the beginning of our mentoring program. Hey, second opportunity here, that once you have the knowledge and the education and you're building your skill as a trader, there's a brand new tool from Grok Trade. It's an algorithms here. We have 4 algorithms that are available to the market, and these will some of them pick rock solid bottoms. It tells you when it's a bottom. You can do it, and you can use it for swing trading. You can use it for longer term position trading on a weekly chart or a daily chart for swing trading, or even 5-minute, 8-minute, 2-hour charts on intraday trading. They work on many different levels, and you can tweak the settings on them, and with the back testing, you know exactly what the performance has been in the past, which can then give you an indication as to whether or not how strong these signals are. And some of them, they tell you when to get in and when to get out. And there are other ones that tell you when to get in, when to get out of going long, buying, or when to go short and when to get out of your short. So 4 different algorithms are available, and you can there's 2 videos here regarding here's what they are and how this tool could help you with your trading. Now again, education first, then you got these unbelievable tools that to help to guide you as to when to get in and when to get out, and you know, those are winning combination. A third opportunity here would be to go to our GrokGrad trading room. The GrokGrad trading room here is run by graduates of our mentoring program, and this is for intraday trading, the one that I'm talking about here, and it's we start at about 9 o'clock Eastern time and usually about 11:30 Eastern time, and this is where GrokGrad, we're looking at what's moving in the market in the morning, and then we're focusing on those that are moving, and we're scanning these opportunities. But people are calling out what trades they're in, and they're just log sheet, and that's what I just did today. Now, I led that room for many years. Now I'm in that room most days, and I'm just coaching other people in doing it. And I do some trades occasionally, like I did this one this morning on XBEV. So 3 opportunities, and you go to, again, groktrade.com, and you can read all about those and see what opportunities that you could take advantage of. And by the way, the GrokGrad trading room, you can try that out for 6 weeks, free of charge, no questions asked. And now, if you are a mentoring student, graduate, you could be in that room for free because you are a Grok graduate. So there's no charge at all for you from this point forward for those of you that are Grok graduates. We are going to be developing one also for swing traders, which will be in the evening, but that will be a little bit later this year. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that it's very tough to find runners when everybody's walking. Trade well, and may your winners